Namaste to all. Around 1 year back, I had made a video on Gita 18 by 67, that who is eligible to receive this knowledge of Bhagavad Gita. In fact, the reason why I made this video was like when you go to bus stand or railway station, nowadays even in the road, when you are standing in signal, people from ISKCON, they come and they try to speak about Bhagavad Gita. They ask, okay, can you please buy this book, this is very very important secret. On the signal, there are YouTube videos done by ISKCON people saying that, okay, today I distributed ISKCON Gita to 100 people, we discussed about Bhagavad Gita, etc. So Sri Krishna speaks in 18 by 67 very clearly that don't give this knowledge to those people who lack tapasya. He says, idam te na tapaskaya na bhaktaya. One who is not a bhakta, one who is not a tapasvi, never give the knowledge what I have given to you. See, in fact, this is the knowledge what Vyas Muni is telling to all of us through Sri Krishna's name. So it can be considered that Sri Krishna told this to Arjuna, or Vyas Muni is telling to us through Sri Krishna. Both are okay. But the main point is, we cannot sell Bhagavad Gita in road, in signal, in railway station, saying that buy this book, Sri Krishna's kripa will be there with you, etc. This is absolutely against Bhagavad Gita and Vedic Dharma. In fact, Almighty God says in Vedas that one who is not a tapasvi in the previous janmas, my Acharya always says, God says to Acharyas, yogis, that don't give Diksha to those people who are not tapasvis in the previous janmas. Always go into Samadhi and analyze that guy who has come for Diksha to you. See his previous 5 janmas. If he is eligible, give Diksha. This is the order of Almighty God in Rig Veda. In this 18 by 67, don't give this knowledge to any, XYZ, Tom, Dick and Harry. Very, very important knowledge. So in that video, some, I think ISKCON guy, he got offended and he commented that, first of all, you and your Acharya do not know anything about Gita. First go and read 4 by 3 shloka. So 4 by 3 shloka, I told him that I have already made video, please go and see my channel. Then I found out I did not make a video on 4 by 3. So I want to make it's a very similar related shloka, but I want to clarify 4 by 3 also. Very, very beautiful knowledge. Sri Krishna says to Arjuna, Sa eva ayam maya te adya yogah proktah puratanah Bhakto asi me saka cheti rahasyam hayetad uttamam. So Sri Krishna is saying that I am giving you this yogam, this yoga vidya, Brahma vidya to you. Yoga vidya means actually Brahma vidya. Knowledge about Jivatma, knowledge about Paramatma, knowledge about karma philosophy, knowledge about what to do, what not to do, Prakriti, Guna, Karma, everything. Gita is covering many aspects of Brahma vidya, Yoga vidya. So Sri Krishna says, Sa yeva ayam puratana. He is using the word puratana. Puratana means that which is eternal. Whatever I am giving to you, Arjuna, this is not my knowledge. Please understand, the word puratana means this is not the knowledge of Sri Krishna. This is the ancient knowledge which Sri Krishna learnt from his acharyas. Sri Krishna's acharya's name was Sandipan Maharshi. And Sri Krishna realized from Almighty God directly in Samadhi. So God is giving the knowledge to yogis, and yogis, Muni, Rishi, Acharyas are giving the knowledge to common public who are interested to know the knowledge. So Sri Krishna says, Sa yeva ayam mayate adhya. Adhya means today, whatever knowledge I am sharing with you, this yoga vidya is puratana, is an ancient knowledge. It's an eternal knowledge. And proktah iti hi me bhaktah cha saka. Why I am giving this knowledge to you? Sri Krishna says to Arjuna, the reason why I am giving this knowledge to you is you are bhaktah cha saka. You are not only my friend, you are not only my bhakta, you are both of them. And this word Bhakta is a misleading word for those people who do not know anything of Vedic Dharma. Bhakta word is from Bhajidatu. Like, bhajan karna, bhakti karna we say, right? Bhakti comes from Bhajidatu. Bhajan bhakti. Bhaj sevayam. One who is a sevak. One who is the sevak of Almighty God is called as Bhakta. One who is a sevak of Acharya is called as Bhakta. One who is a sevak of some master is called as Bhakta. For example, you are working in a business, you are working in a shop, and your shop owner, you like him so much, he has helped you. He not only gives you salary, but he will give you tips, more tips. He is very open hearted to you, and he always takes care of you. So slowly what happens, over a period of time, you start becoming his Bhakta, means you become a sevak to him. This is a Bhautik knowledge, Bhautik example. But in the spiritual side, always we must relate this to Acharya and Almighty God. How can somebody serve Almighty God? Can you serve Almighty God? God says you can serve me by two aspects. Number one, if you serve an Acharya, and inside the Acharya I am manifested, so you can serve me by serving the Acharya. Number two is you can serve me only if you follow my instructions in the Vedas. Because Vedas are my knowledge. I am not having a body. To Acharya you can press his legs, you can give him food, you can give him clothing, you can take care of him, you can do service, you can wash his clothes, utensils, you can clean his house. All these things you can do for Acharya, but Almighty God you cannot do these things. So the seva for Almighty God is following the instructions of Vedas. There is no other seva to Almighty God. If you worship Almighty God by daily tapasya, this is service to Almighty God. This person is called as Bhakta. So Sri Krishna says, you are my Bhakta. That means Sri Krishna says to Arjuna that you are a true philosopher and follower of the Vedic Dharma, because I follow Vedic Dharma. Sri Krishna learnt Vedas from his Acharya Sandipan Maharishi. And he says, Saka. See, when we say, like I know my Acharya for last 20 years, can I say that my Acharya is my friend? I can only say that my Acharya is my friend if I am a follower of the Vedas. If I am a follower of Sanatan Dharma, every 24/7 I never do any anti-Vedic activity, and I never do Kam, Krodh, Madlov, Ahankar, then I can proudly say that Acharya is my friend. Because God says in my Acharya has written, God says in Samaveda Mantra 1826 and 1827 that who is the friend of that Almighty God? The friend of that Almighty God is a person, Yo Jagar Tamrichaha Kamayante, the mantra 1826 Samveda. God says that Yo Jagar, when you wake up from the sleep of sensuality, when you wake up from the sleep of this material sukh, when you leave the material sukh, when you start controlling your senses, mind, perception, intellect, then Yo Jagar, for those people I open up my knowledge to you. You will become my true friend. Aham tava sakhe asmi nyokaha. Aham tava. God says, I am your friend. God does not say that you are my friend. God says, because you have left Kam, Krodh, Madlobh, Ahankar, and because you do everyday tapasya, I am your friend. God is telling to us, to common public, that I am your friend. Be proud of that. When we follow the Veda Vidya, and the same logic applies to Acharyas. When you truly obey the principles of Vedic Dharma, when you truly follow Acharya's Upadesh in your life, Acharya, without telling, Acharya will become our friend. So when Acharya becomes our friend, when we are totally Bhakta of Acharya, when we are Sevak of Acharya and Almighty God, then what happens? Sri Krishna says, I have given you this knowledge because you are my friend and Bhakta. Similarly, when you become eligible to say that, okay, God says that I am your friend, when you are becoming that much eligible, then God will give through the Acharya the Yoga Vidya. And also, see, the word used is Uttamam Rahasyam. Because you are my friend and Bhakta, I am giving you this knowledge of Yoga Vidya, which is Uttamam Rahasyam, which is the most ultimate Rahasya, secret. Otherwise, we must understand this secret of Yoga Vidya is not available to common people. Just by reading Srimad Bhagavad Gita, can you understand any secret of Yoga Vidya? You cannot understand. Even if you read my Acharya's book, you can get hints. But if you do not have practice of Yoga Vidya in the life, if you do not have an acharya in the life, if you do not do tapasya every day, if you do not control your senses, if you are not a brahmachari. Yesterday also in the yajna, my acharya was telling, in explaining one Atharveda mantra, if you are a brahmachari, then you jitam asmakam, wherever you go you will win. Win means not bhautik win. You will be liked by everyone because of your indri sayam. Unless you have brahmacharya in your life, you cannot win over great rishi muni tapasvis and almighty God. If you are a brahmachari, true brahmachari, indri sayam, you are controlling your kam krodh madlob ahankar, then you will become friend of almighty God and acharyas. Then only uttamam rahasyam, this knowledge, secretive knowledge will come to you. See why it is called a secretive? Because even though this is, see the book size. This is how many pages? 800 pages, this book, 750 pages almost. This is only 6 chapters of Bhagavad Gita, my Acharya has written. Similarly, 7th to 12th, then 13th to 15th, 16 to 18, 4 books my Acharya has written, big books. To explain each and every shloka, what is the secret behind every shloka. See, even if somebody reads this book completely, but if he is not a tapasvi, but he does not worship Almighty God daily, he does not do name job daily, he does not go to Acharya to establish contact and listen Vedic Dharma, what will be the benefit of reading the book? How an Acharya will become our friend? How Almighty God will become our friend? No, by reading books, Acharya, Almighty God will not become our friend. Acharya and Almighty God will become our friend when we adopt Vedas in life. That is how the shloka says, Rahasyam Uttamam. See, secret, why something is secret? There are some reasons something is, I have some secret in my mind. I never share to anybody. I share only to those people who are extremely close to me. Why? Because I don't want my secret to be, if I know some secret, maybe I'm a selfish person, I don't want my secret to be known to everyone, because if my secret is known to everyone, everybody will become popular like me, everybody will become Dhanwan like me, maybe. Because of that I am not telling my secret. Or maybe if I tell my secrets can be polluted by normal people. For example, I am speaking from the point of yoga vidya only. Suppose if the secret is told to everybody, they can try to misinterpret it and then do galat prachar. So secrets are preserved. There are some of the reasons for preserving secret. But these are not the reasons here. The secret, why it is called a secret, is because you are not eligible to listen this. If you are eligible, see, idam te na tapaskaya na bhaktaya in 18/67. When you are a tapasvi, this secret is available to you. When you are a bhakta, this secret is available to you. When you are a friend of Acharya, this secret is available to you. Not only to you, to you means all the people in the world. This is an open secret, but the secret is not realized by us unless we listen it from an Acharya and we are becoming eligible ourselves. My Acharya always says, getting Diksha is not a big thing. Of course, it's a big thing, but if you get a Diksha, but you don't follow the rules of Vedas in life, then what is the use of that Diksha to you? If you are getting Diksha from Acharya, my Acharya always says, you have taken the Diksha, name of Almighty God, from an Acharya, but you are not doing everyday name jap. What benefit this Diksha will do? You are not controlling your senses. What benefit this Diksha will do? So when you get a Diksha from Acharya, getting itself is difficult, but when you get Diksha from Acharya, follow the rules of Diksha. That means follow Indri Sayam, follow daily name jap, do everyday Agnihotra, go to Acharya whenever possible, then this Diksha will work. Otherwise Diksha will not work. That is why this is Rahasya. This is called as Rahasya because unless we implement and follow in our life, this will not work. By reading books, by doing any gimmicks in the world, this Rahasya is not obtained to us, because this Rahasya is controlled by Almighty God. This is controlled by the supreme power who is controlling the universe. That is why this knowledge is called as Uttamam Rahasya. So that ISKCON guy was speaking that you and your Acharya do not know anything. Of course, I blocked him because I don't want to discuss anything with somebody who speaks about my Acharya. So I blocked him. But I wanted to make a video. Maybe if he's seeing this video, maybe he understands. But this video is for everybody, even for myself. Because when he said 4/3, I didn't remember. I thought I made a video on 4/1, 4 by 2, 4 by 3, but 4 by 3 I did not make. So 4 by 3 has, see the word Puratana, eternal knowledge. Sri Krishna is not eternal. Sri Krishna was a Yogeshwar who took birth in Dwapara Yuga. 5000 years back he took birth and he died at the age of 120 years. So short-lived 120 years human being. He did tapasya and attained samadhi. Great Yogeshwar, but he is not eternal. Of course, the Jivatma of Sri Krishna, the Jivatma is eternal. The Jivatma is today also in the moksha. Maybe the Sri Krishna is watching, while I am making the video, because Jivatma can be anywhere, it can go anywhere, it can travel freely across the world. But why that some moksha Jivatma will listen to some normal person? It will not listen. My Acharya says, a normal person, if he does homa at our home, yogis will not come in that homa. But if there is an Acharya who is doing homa and the disciples are listening Vedas from that Acharya, all the Muktatmas will come and sit there. So, Sri Krishna can be anywhere. Sri Krishna is a Mukta Atma, but Sri Krishna is not eternal in the sense of that he is the creator of the universe. I am speaking eternity from this point of view. The eternal knowledge is Vedas only. The Yoga Vidya is not created by Sri Krishna. Yoga Vidya is adopted by Sri Krishna, which was taught to him by his Acharyas. So this is the secret of this Gita Shloka 4 by 3. So Puratan word, Saka word, Bhakta word and Rahasyam word are 4 important words in this shloka. Bhakta and Rahasyam, we cannot become a Bhakta of Almighty God and Acharya unless you follow the Veda Vidya in your life. And Saka, God will become your Saka when you leave the Kam Krodh Madlobha Ahankara. And also God says, Yo Jagar Tam Richa Kamayanti. When you wake up at 4 a.m. in the morning and think about me through the Veda Vidya, then I am your friend. And Nyoka means you don't need to have any doubt in that. God is giving a guarantee that you don't have to have any worry that I'm your friend or not. I'm your friend, I'm guaranteeing you. Nyoka means a guarantee by Almighty God. And the same guarantee is given by Sri Krishna here because you are Arjuna was a great brahmachari. In Grihastha Ashrama, Arjuna was a great brahmachari. When you read original Mahabharata, you can understand. Not the Mahabharata which is available in the market today. Original Mahabharata is available in vedicbooks.com. You can order and read by Jagdishwarananda Saraswati Swami. So this is the secret of 4 by 3. And you cannot understand Gita shlokas if you read Gita written by anybody else other than a Purna Yogi. Somebody is a real yogi who has attained samadhi. If he has commented Gita, then only you can understand the secrets of Gita. Otherwise, you will misunderstand Sri Krishna to be Almighty God. Sri Krishna is not Almighty God. Sri Krishna was a Yogeshwar. So this is the secret of 4 by 3. Thank you so much. Namaste. Om.